the reunion of one's whole consciousness has now formulated a new sense of well-being throughout the all, and most certainly just as its own in this forever land of co-creative endeavors all have soonly embarked upon. And as we all soulfully regulate our own self-wellness throughout this new systemic effect, we are then so well choosing in each one's own unique way of self-expression a correlative way of self-being that brings about to the whole a most gracious majesticness that also beholds so well from within their own sphere of self-expression. So as each one soulfully aligns themselves throughout the all, and most certainly just as its own, we are then in this forever new beginning of self-awarenesses that bring to us all this new sense of well-being that can best be demonstrated throughout the all and in its most simplistic way of self-expression by simply being it in one's own true uniqueness, just as its own, and most certainly just as it is. So as we all so well bring forward this chariot of life expression that we are all so well giving ourselves forward into, we are then entering into these new realms of self-expression where the whole can so well behold to its own new magnificence just as it is. So of course, when we all so well choose this new well behavioralship of its own, we are then entering into its almighty flavors of soulful expression that all can so relate so well forward into just as its own, and most certainly just as it is. So let us centrifuge our conception, our soulful conceptions, inwardly and into its own, just as it is, so as to bring so well forward just as its own and into its the most favorable aspect of what we are all truly uniquely all about. And this grand melting pot of soulful expressions will then regenerate into its own a new configurative light texturing throughout the all, and most certainly just as its own and as it is. So behold it all, dear everyone, because it is ours to be as it is, for us to hold this place and to transfuse it towards a new destiny of its own and into its new spatial effect just as it is. So welcoming all to this holy place of self-expression, we are then in the benevolency of light and allowing most certainly for all to come so well forwarded to its own and majestically just as it is. And so I am, of course, its light and full representation here now, fully present, enjoying the this and the that of this world, so as to bestly become it into its own unique soulful expression as its own and just as it is. Thank you. I am P.S. Of course,